Hi, I'm Jordan Long here, and today I want to talk about something that, always does seem to come up. Now, a lot of people might ask themselves, why do I keep on changing recording programs or likeness taker programs? Well, first off, the online video recorder only worked for about 3 months. Then it stopped for laying the files. And then there was the native video recorder, and that worked for about a year before it had problems saving. And then there was camcorder, and that only worked for maybe only a month and a half, maybe 3 months before it decided that, well, you can't save, you can't share, and you can't delete. And it's probably still like that. So that's why we're using this new program. Now I get it. This is actually supposed to be used in a learning stead. I don't see how it could be, but apparently I can just guess it could be. Well, apparently today Jordan said I'm making a movie talking about, when you're at the learning stead and fill in the blank, whatever one it is, the thing about raising one's hand. Where did it come from? Where did the origins of this moderating or keeping control over people talking came from? I don't know. It goes, you gotta raise your hand. And the thing about raising your hand is you got your hand up the whole time. And then as a teacher, and any teacher knows this to be true, doesn't matter what type of teacher he or she is, hand raising, you gotta pick on someone. Oh, Gerald. Oh, I had my hand up waiting. I mean, when you think of it, Jordan says, the first thing is you got your hand up, so you want to be picked. But the only thing is that you have to figure out who to pick, who to make anticipate. How those decisions are made, I don't know. But this whole raising their hand thing, where did it come from? Well, we got to have a way to moderate the conversation. Got a way to we got to stop people from talking over each other. Oh, I know. We'll come up with raising their hands. You want to be the first test subject and see how the hand raising thing works? I mean, really, who came up with it? I don't know. But every learning stead does it. It doesn't matter if it's, kindergarten. It doesn't matter if it was, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was kindergarten or any lower learning steads. It didn't matter if it was high stead or low stead or whatever. Hell, try higher learning. They got it too. And who came up with it? I don't know. Who was the college president or the school principal that said we got to find a way to get teachers and professors to moderate their classes when people talking. Now I know hand raising. I'll be like this. I'll be like, have my hand up, trying to get called, and then it's like, Jordan, well, why do you want to? I was like, why do we even do hand raising? If we do hand raising, because we'll be talking over each other. Well, who came up with it? That's a good question. I don't know who came up with it. Yeah, when you have a question that the teacher doesn't know the answer to, it would be like this. Well, your birth giver would say that's a question for your teacher. And then if there's a question your teacher don't know, well, who came up with it? Somebody did. Someone, somewhere, at some time, and the before came up with it. Don't tell me it was Greece or Helnaz. Don't tell me that. No way. Some learning stead somewhere came up with the raise their hand thing and it just got adapted. So, you want to raise your hand? Yeah. That was my question. I had my hand up and I want to ask you, why do we got our hands up and who came up with it? I don't know. If you're a teacher or a professor technically a teacher and professor are technically the same. Teacher is just a European Germanic English word, and professor is a European Italic French or borrowed word for it. But if you're a teacher of any kind, maybe you might know who came up with the raise your hand thing. Maybe you not. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.